How much approximate time on average does USCIS adjudicators spend on an I-526 review? Is it any different, or how much do they spend on source of funds reviews for RC-based projects? Adjudication times.
Source of funds reviews for what was the last phrase?
For our regional center-based projects.
Oh, okay. So a little peek into the life of a USCIS adjudicator. There's no quota. So the adjudicators don't have to do X number of adjudications per week. And they refer to adjudications as actions. So issuing an RFE is an action. Approving a case is an action. Denial is an action. There's an informal office standard. When I left, it was about 2.4 actions per day per adjudicator on I-526s. So the easiest thing to do once you've done 15 cases is to approve a case. So if you're lazy and you're an adjudicator, you want good cases that are, the Bering Company project and David Herson and Fragerman as the lawyers on a file. Because from the adjudicator's standpoint, you get up in the morning, you take a look at the file, you see a letterhead that you're familiar with, you know everything's going to be in the right spot, you know everything's going to be there. You look and see David, when I was there, I knew these guys' letterhead, I could tell. I just look at a file and I could tell from the color of the paper that it would be easy.
Special color paper.
Right. And so basically, for an I-526 in a regional center project, it takes less than half a business day. And most of the time that the adjudicator is looking at it is not even looking at the source of funds and looking at this. You got to remember there's an electronic obligation as well. They have to do security background checks. They have to put the approval into the system. They have to staple the file together in the right way, pack it up the right way. So I would say they spend less than an hour looking at your source of funds report. That's about what they spend. All right, so now if you go to what I said before, direct investment project. Look, I'm a lawyer. I was born and bred in the United States. My English is pretty good, I think, right? If you gave me $1 million and you said, Steve, create a business going to employ 10 people within 2 years, I don't know if I could do it. So, to me, that's the beauty of the regional center projects for investors. But I liked those cases when I was an adjudicator. They took longer. I would say that if you can do 2.4 I-526 regional center projects in a day, you could maybe do 0.8 direct investment adjudications in a day. If you want to do an RFE on a direct investment, now, because direct investment, remember, your adjudicator there has to do something that he or she doesn't have to do with a regional center project. With a regional center project, the 924 has already contained the business plan. USCIS has already approved the job creation. Everything is already there. All you're looking at is source of funds. But when you're looking at direct investment projects, you got to look at the whole thing. I like doing it because I think I know better than everybody else, and I like to play God, and I wanted to be the one to make these decisions for people. But that's my own megalomania and my own ego. So if you said to me, what's the safest way to approval? As much as I like the other cases, I have to tell you regional center case.